Hey guys, Angler here. Welcome back to Baten Kaitos Origins. In the last part, we helped some people that got hit by a terrorist attack. And in this part, I realized that my problem with not being able to find where Varys lived was that I had this area completely, I thought this way was an exit, but it's not. It's the path we need to take to get to Varys' house. Shevchenko, obviously. I like how Wiseman is an option instead of Geldo Flane.
Ah, the boy Spiritor, welcome. So good of you to return. Quaestor Varys is waiting. So without further ado, if you will follow me.
So now we're going to meet Varys. And you actually have to follow Geldo Blame. He moves so slow. But yeah, this is the door, so let's go in. Or it's apparently off limits until he's right in front of it.
Quaestor, I brought the Spiritor boy.
So, Varys has brought us.
The door is open. Come in.
After you.
And in we go.
Welcome, lad. I am Varys, head of the Empire's military affairs.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Soggy, and with me...
As much as I love to say go to hell, I'd rather not offend Varys yet, anyway.
is my guardian spirit.
Well, no need to be tense in front of a brother spiritor. I am honored to meet you. The puppet is named Gilo, correct? I've heard all about how he butchered the Umbras.
Umbras? What's an Umbra?
I'm talking about the monsters you encountered in the Emperor's residence and in Hasselek.
Oh.
Who told you?
Watch your tone of voice. To whom do you think you're speaking?
Clearly nobody important. That's who.
It's all right. This is no time to mince words.
Forgive me, sir. I am aware of the present situation.
Good. I can see that Gilo is anything but a paramachina. And who might you be, young miss?
My name is Milliard.
Milliard. Have we met somewhere before?
No, I've never had the honor, sir.
I see. I suppose I'm going senile already. Now then, about the events at Olgan's residence.
So... Varys is gonna strike us a deal.
Yes, sir.
I've heard the gist of it, and let me be frank. Baelheit cooked up the whole affair. He hates things like guardian spirits and wings of the heart. He'd wipe them from existence if he could. He had Olgan killed in hopes of taking his place, and then accused you, a spiritor, to hush the matter up. Two birds with one stone, you see?
But the Emperor didn't die by our hands.
That's right. Some other guy had already killed him.
But the problem remains that you are the one who stands accused. So here's what I propose. Why don't we make an
And
arrangement?
here's the deal.
An arrangement, sir?
That's right. I have the power to strike your murder accusation from the record. I can also pledge aid to the orphanage in
What
Hustle.
a nice guy.
The orphanage? How do you know about that?
The fact that I do should show you how sincere I am.
What are your conditions?
Put a stop to Bale Heights' ambitions.
And what are those?
He won't stop with the Empire. Bale Height plans to pro-machinate every last
What a
island.
guy, this Balite.
Meddling on that scale could lead to intercontinental war. As if that weren't enough, he's also after the power of the Umbras, those creatures you saw. He's been transferring that power into mechanical weapons he developed, called Machina Arma.
That reminds me. The Umbras, sir. Do you know anything about them?
Not a whole lot. We've been doing all we can to investigate, but the answers continue to elude us. The only thing that's certain is what you already know. They possess immeasurable power. Balehide wants that power. Therein lies our problem.
So basically, Balite's trying to take over the world using giant robots. How original.
Were someone able to harness such strength, well, certainly you can imagine.
Except that he already has. Case in point, half of Hosolay doesn't exist.
We need the cooperation of other nations' leaders if we're going to prevent such a disaster. Thus, I'd like for you to meet with the leaders of each continent and request their aid in stifling Bale Heights' ambitions.
But why not just go yourself, Quaester?
As you can see, the war took my leg, so I'm afraid I quite literally cannot rise to the occasion. Hence my need for a reliable right-hand man. I believe I can trust a fellow spiritor.
This is awesome. Varys is fixing everything.
Why do you have to turn to other lands?
As the Empire's military leader,
Pro-machination efforts began with the late Emperor, and it shows. The movement's results already ring louder than the objections of one man. Sagi, spiritors are chosen folk. Not just anyone can share their heart with the spirit. The ones who are chosen, though, can claim the tremendous power and wisdom of
I
their
thought my
spirit.
game was broken when it paused there, but I guess it just really does take a long time for Varys to go on to his next line.
That power and that wisdom are so great they may even sway the world's future. You and I have been chosen. Sagi, help me save our world.
We should think it over.
You're right. It's not an easy decision to make. Quaester, may I have a little time to think this through?
Of course. I'll be waiting for your answer. Geldoblame,
My lord.
take them to their room. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting to attend. I'm sure your answer will be the right one, Sagi.
And so...
Feel free to make use of this room. I'll leave you to yourselves.
Sweet! We have a bunch of treasure in this room.
The Quaester is thinking of the entire world, you know, not just the Empire. If it's within your power, I hope you will help him.
Well, we basically have to help him now because of all the treasure he left us. But right now, it seems kind of like a win-win deal. I mean, Sagi doesn't really have anything to lose if he says no. Well, the treasure isn't really noteworthy, but it's treasure. Anyway, let's see. Let's rest. We don't have anything else to do.
My mind's still swimming. I doubt I'll be able to sleep.
Why don't you go for a little stroll? A change of scenery might do you good. I know. How about Aza? It's lively there. You'll perk up in no time.
Alright.
It's not far. We just head south into the Nihal Desert and walk. For a while.
Yeah, we have to go to the Nihal Desert again. But no worries. Unlike in the last game, it's far less annoying.
Oh well. Come on.
Well, I mean, it's still a pain, but it's linear at least. So, we'll go make our way through the Nihal Desert. Only problem I have was that the items you have to buy to get through are ridiculously expensive. I mean, if you play smart, it won't take too long, but... here we are. Let's talk to this guy. Let's go free. I mean, I'm probably broke by this point, but... there we go. We have the snow. Now we can just dash through the area. I believe so long as you go straight, you can take a shortcut. Like, there's a bunch of enemies, but... it's a lot better than... just going the regular way. I'm not getting any draws here. Okay, that wasn't bad.
May my blade be
Except for the
sharp.
fact that Kilo's almost dead. There we go. Potion for Gilo. That's the last thing I need. An enemy attacking, please. At least he's not going for Gilo. That was a nice setup. I have a massive combo for Millie waiting.
This is bound to hurt.
16 attacks? I guess it doesn't that much. Of course, every individual hit takes one away, so it only
Sorry
makes
about
sense. And Gilo levels up. And we get a new finisher for Millie. And it's just like I thought. You can just take a shortcut right through rather than having to stick to the path. Because here we are at the other end already. I guess we can enter Ozza, and then I'll probably end the part. So we see these people carrying flame ice.
Wow! Look at the haul they brought back today!
Clear the road! Step back, lest you want to lose an eye!
Then again, this is Ozza before the massacre happened and it was still usable.
We made it home, ladies! Get dancing! We've got a whale of a supper to get ready.
What a bustling village. Their excitement's contagious.
It looks like they're just bringing in the flame ice. We should watch as long as we've dropped by.
So many kids. I hate the little ones.
Gilo's
too.
mad again.
Can't we turn back?
No, we need to give Soggy time to think. Gilo and I will be wandering around the village. You take all the time you need.
What is it, Gilo?
Look! That's a giant puppet! Everybody grab it!
Soggy,
Would you mind getting
these moppets off me? They're heavy.
Play with this puppet! Play!
I like these kids.
Blasted parasites! Get off me if you don't want to be eaten!
Yay! Eat me first!
As usual, kids don't care about Gilo's death threats.
Soggy, have you made up your mind yet? I'm outnumbered.
I believe Millie's inside here. Yep.
Hey, Millie, having fun?
Oh, Soggy, have you made up your mind?
Actually, no. Not yet.
Hello, Soggy. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Millie, who's your friend?
This is Almard. She invited me in for
So
tea.
it looks like Liud's mother was originally from this place.
Isn't that right, Alma?
That's right. I hope your boyfriend doesn't mind me hogging all your
Huh,
time.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Millie, you don't... We're not... What?
Oh, I must have got the wrong idea. It's just Millie said.
Alma, you never finished telling me about the flame ice.
What a pathetic dodge, Millie.
What? Oh, that. You don't have to jump out of your seat.
I just love that flame ice. Woohoo. Hey, Soggy. Alma says this village thrives on flame ice mining.
Yeah, you can tell just by looking around. It's such a cheerful place.
Why, thank you. A kind word for the village is a kind word for me.
Isn't that nice?
They say Aza started as a haven for people living in the Nihal Desert. After the settlers struck flame ice, more and more people flocked to the village. And before long, it turned into the bustling place
Well,
you see
clearly,
today.
there's ice.
There's not a wicked soul around. Deep down, the Azani know that you have to work together to survive. Hey, would you two like to see them unload the flame ice? I'd be happy to show you.
So we have something to do now.
Not after all the nice things you've said.
Man, Omar is a nice person.
Want to go see Sagi?
No, I have a little bit more thinking to do. I'll come get you once my mind's made up.
Okay, fair enough. I'll see you later then.
I think there's one more thing I'll do, and then I'll finish the part. And that little thing... There's some guy I think I need to talk to right now, if I remember right. Then again, I forgot that Varys' manor was in Greater Mintakas, so... Yeah, this is what I wanted to do.
You know, I made up my mind about the Quaestor's deal a while ago.
I figured.
Yeah, you promised to clear my name and help the orphanage. Why would I say no?
Basically what I was thinking here.
Besides, I owe it to Hasselay. I'll never forget that empty space where the rest of the island should have been. Balehide has to pay. Still, Varys gave me a lot to chew on. Save the world? Try coming up with an answer to that. Don't worry, I'll tell Gilo and Millie I made up my mind. I know I'd put them out.
You in the corner. What are you babbling about over there?
Oh. Yeah, we needed to talk to this guy.
Open your mouth and the sand flies in. That's what the Azani say if you stand around with your jaw dropped.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Baten, a miner here in Aza. What do you want from us? You don't look like the other watchdogs they send.
No one sent me. I'm just out with some friends for a change of air. What do you mean by watchdogs? Is someone watching you?
Incredible. You really don't know.
Looks like we made him mad.
The Empire keeps soldiers stationed here in
Oh,
Aza.
crap. I mean, we already knew about this, but...
And those soldiers walk off with all the village's flame ice.
You mean for free?
Practically. Pro-Maka Nation has bumped up the demand for flame ice. Their machina get really hot, you see. So now we're forced to deliver outrageous amounts of the stuff each day. And we do it for a clave pigeon song.
Pro-Maka Nation. So it's affecting people here, too.
We have to work our asses off each day to fill the Empire's quotas. The work's got us using explosives near the lava. Accidents happen all the time. But what the hell do they care? They'd just as soon sit by until every last man in our village...
Looks like Baten's pretty mad here.
Another load. That was fast. Must have got carried away there. Well, back to work. Hey, I never caught your name.
It's Sagi.
Sagi, huh? That's a good name.
That's a good name.
Thanks for being a good listener, Sagi. You drop by to visit anytime you want. I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, that was Bane. He's a character.
Even Aza's hurting because of the spread of Machina. Do you think I can change any of this?
Of course you can.
Really? Yeah, I guess I can. if you're helping me out. Saving the world may not be in my cards, but if I can change a little at a time, it's a start.
Now let's grab the treasure. I believe that's a finisher for Gilo. It's not a very good finisher, but... there's been worse ones. I actually think there's some sort of treasure around this area. Or maybe not. I'm gonna see if I can sneak out of the village, and if I can't, I'll go pick up Millie and Gilo and then end everything off. Because once I pick them up, well, things just get crazy again. So I am allowed to just sneak out.
Whew. It was sweltering in there. That wore me
Or
out.
all I have to do to get them to come with me is just leave.
The Azani are all really nice, but they couldn't pay me to live here. Look at my hair. I'm a deranged fluff pup.
I still hate
That
kids.
was not the comment I was expecting Gilo to make.
So, Soggy, did you decide what to do about the Quaestor's proposal?
Yeah. I'm going to accept. Actually, I had my mind made up all along.
Get out!
Nellie's mad now.
You did? All that worrying for nothing.
Sorry. Are you mad?
Not really. But why keep him waiting if you already know?
Well, he asked me to save the world. I guess it just caught me by surprise.
That's true. No pressure there, huh? Well, good for you. It's all sorted out. Shall we head back to the Quaestors?
Sure. Thanks, Millie. You too, Gilo. Sorry to worry you.
Worry?
I don't
do
do
that.
Of course Gilo doesn't.
I just follow you around wherever you go.
How could I forget? Thanks again, you two.
And with that done, I'll end the part off here, so... Next time on Baten Kaitos, we'll head out and accept Varys' proposal, so see you guys then.